Yo, it's me, Misha. And I just want to share a quick word with y'all today when I was praying about something, y'all. It's just like the more I spend time with God, the more He revealed things to me. So I was talking to the Lord about my situation and things. He know what's going on. I don't even have to say a word, but He know what's going on because He with me at all times. But also, I was reading out of the book of Exodus, where Moses and Aaron were sent to Pharaoh to warn him to let their people go. You see, I resemble so much with this story because my enemies refused to let me go, right? And this is what the Lord is telling me. This is what the Most High is showing me and telling me as I am reading this book. They refused to let me go. Like Pharaoh, he refused to let his slaves go. He refused to let God's chosen people go. But you know what he said? He said he gonna deal with them. Don't even worry about it. He got people working on my behalf. And I may look along, I ain't talking about people. He got angels protecting me. Everywhere I go, I never travel alone. I don't ever feel alone when I'm alone, when I look alone. Y'all see me by myself, I know I'm not alone because I know somebody is right there, right next to me. People are right next to me. But back to the Exodus and the story, right? Now, I'm going to start from where I read it. And the Lord said unto Moses, See, I have made thee a god to Pharaoh, and Aaron thy brother shall be thy prophet. Thou shalt speak all that I command thee. And Aaron thy brother shall speak unto Pharaoh, that he send the children of Israel out of his land. And I will harden Pharaoh's heart, and multiply my signs and wonders in the land of Egypt. But Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you. See, that's right there. Your enemies ain't gonna listen. When God keeps telling them to stop messing with you, stop trying to hinder your path, stop trying to work through people to stop this person and all that, they're not gonna listen. They're gonna harden their hearts and do what they want to do because they think they God, right? But back to it. That I may lay my hand upon Egypt and bring forth thy armies. Ooh-wee. And my people, the children of Israel, out of the land of Egypt by great judgments. You see that? I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do nothing. I don't have to say nothing. I just got to sit there and stay in my lane and be the child of God that I am. And they gonna get it, period. And I already know that some of my enemies are already suffering because they ain't living how they used to. I don't have to say or do nothing. That's why I've been calming down or posting on social media and all that. I'm not as frequent as I used to be because I already know what's coming. So, and the Egyptians shall know that I am the Lord. This is the King James Version. When I stretch forth my hand upon Egypt and bring out the children of Israel from among them. When he stretch out his hand, when he reach out his hand and touch the Egyptians for his children, he working. I don't have to do nothing. His children ain't got to do nothing. That's him working. That's him plaguing y'all. That's him sending y'all problems. I don't have to do nothing. Nathan. Back to verse 6. And Moses and Aaron did as the Lord commanded them. So did they. And Moses was 80 years old, and Aaron was 83 years old, when they spake unto Pharaoh. And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, When Pharaoh shall speak unto you, saying, Show a miracle for you, then thou shalt say unto Aaron, Take thy rod and cast it before Pharaoh, and it shall become a serpent. Stop. Now look. When they had did that, they casted it in front of Pharaoh, and it became a serpent. So Pharaoh had called his wise men to do the same thing, right? They had serpents and stuff too. His wise men was the sorcerers and magicians on his team. Believe me or not, I'm dealing with people that's attacking me in the spiritual realm that are sorcerers and magicians and all that on their team. But what y'all fail to realize is how the story ends. He had sorcerers and magicians on his team, but guess what? He was still forced to give up what was owed to the children of Israel, which was their freedom. Leave them alone. Y'all all know how the story go with Moses and Aaron and Pharaoh and Israel and the Egyptians. Y'all know how this story go. But y'all still want to play with me, right? Y'all still want to play with all his chosen children, right? Because Pharaoh was so hard-headed. He wanted to be hard-headed and wanted to be that Nigga. He kept on going about what he wanted to do, refusing to release the people. Showing that, oh, you got power, I got power too. But you're not powerful than God. And that's what enemies do. They think they're more powerful than God. And the devil. You forgot who created the devil, the morning star. You see that? But see, since they were so hard-headed and they refused to let us go, you know where it led them? It led them to their death. When Pharaoh and his fellow Egyptians or whatever were chasing the children of Israel through the sea, the waters, where Moses had parted, when he parted the sea, he let his people through. They ran through. And Pharaoh just refused to let those people go. He was chasing behind them. And guess what God did? He closed that sea up on Pharaoh and his kingdom, and all them people died, including his horses. You can't tell me that my God ain't powerful, period. Period. I don't care if y'all standing with an army of 1,000. I don't care who y'all recruiting in y'all little group, gang, coven, all that. It don't matter who y'all is. I'm just a one person being right now, but I'm on my lonely. With a one-man army. I look like a one-man army, but I got 1,000,000 angels standing behind me. Y'all better think before y'all act. Because this is a real spiritual war. Very real. But anyway, he chased them down. They all died. Before that, though, God was sending plagues throughout the land to warn them. He turned their river into blood. They fish died. You ain't got no food to eat because your fish done died. Y'all ain't got nothing to drink. Y'all starving. Y'all thirsty? He's sending locusts in the land. He even took Pharaoh's oldest child. Y'all don't get it. You keep attacking chosen ones, you're going to lose the very thing that's close to you. He still didn't even care after he lost his child. He still wanted to go after the slaves, try to keep us enslaved. So you know what was the only thing left to take? His own damn life. God swallowed Pharaoh up. But I'm going to continue to read out the book of Exodus, because that's the sign that God's about to exit me out of this trouble that I've been going through my whole life. I already know what He's about to do for me. It's time for, it's not just for me, it's time for all his chosen ones to receive. And for all y'all blessing blockers, y'all about to get it, because y'all refuse to stay in y'all lane. And this is Him talking to me now to warn y'all. This might be my last warning to y'all. Peace out. Blessings.